What's happening, man? It's your boy, Real Road Runner Richie. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And I just skipped class with the progress report with my homegirl, Lalaa Shepard. You dig what I'm saying? And we loaded overly, standing up on furniture so everybody notice me.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lalaa Shepard. This is a new episode of Skipping Class presented by the Progress Report. And today, I got Rico Richie in the building. What's good?
Yes, sir. Road Runner in the building. The champ is here.
Damn right.
Yeah, the champ is here. Yeah, we in the building. Yeah, the champ is here.
Yes, sir. You know, when I'm doing my research for this interview, I'm like, this man has lived 1,001 lives and done so many cool things.
Yep.
So I'm so excited to just learn more about your journey and stuff that I didn't even know, you know? So first, can we talk about just, you know, your early grind as an athlete?
Right. So I like to call myself like, I'm like the Black Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? So like I start off my life, you know what I'm saying, college football, you know what I'm saying, going into pro football, you know what I'm saying, high level academic, high level, you know what I'm saying, football player, high level athlete, because I ran track as well, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just a high level competitor. Right? That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like even when it came down to like grades in school, like it wasn't about the grade. It was just about, you know what I'm saying? If you got a 90, if you got a 96 on the test and I got a 93 on the test, I got to get 100 on the next test. You know what I'm saying? And I speak to this about my son, just the mentality. It wasn't always just about the grade. Of course I wanted the A. I just didn't want just the A. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the, oh yeah, I want to be in competition as one of the highest grades in the class. So that translates over, well, the field translates over to the class, then the field, the class eventually translates over to the field, because as you get older, you got to be able to do the X's and O's and to play all that kind of stuff. So all of that kind of stuff kicks in, but it just develops over time. You know what I mean? And then, you know, of course, when I was in college, I just ran into a situation. Going into my senior year, I was basically approached by somebody from my past, you know what I'm saying, somebody from my childhood. I was a high-level cornerback. I was starter on my team for 2 years, and going into my senior year, you know what I'm saying, I was going to be a first-round pick. Well, I had a first-round grade. I had a first-round, early second-round grade, so, you know what I'm saying, that could have went, you know, today's terms, I could have been a first day, you know what I'm saying, draft pick. And, you know, he approached me, you know what I'm saying, you know, wanted to put himself together, because of course Atlanta during this time period in 2004, 2005, you know what I'm saying, it's BMF. And everybody knows, it's not a secret, everybody knows, so people all over the country, they're trying to get to Atlanta because they believe that Atlanta is the place where the money is. Atlanta is the place where you go and you get to the money. And so, you know, came in contact with me, you know what I'm saying, out of the blue or whatever. Oh yeah, I need you to, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm finna go to the league. And, you know, pressed me, made me feel guilty. Okay, cool. I'm gonna, you know, I think I'm smarter than everybody else. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna put you down with one of my partners. I'm not gonna make no money out of it. You gonna get what you want out of it. One of my partners gonna probably making them some money. All good. Everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? And of course, now me knowing now what's going on, you know, that's conspiracy. Yeah. And so I called a federal conspiracy charge. You know what I'm saying? When I was at Georgia Tech going into my senior year, threw me all the way off. I did get to Tampa, you know what I'm saying, had a couple injuries over at Tampa, so that was basically the end of that. But I needed to channel that competitor somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And you know, I'm already naturally, you know, when you grow up, you know, I got the street ties, that's just from growing up or whatever. And so I compete there, and I compete, and you know what I'm saying, in the party space, in the promoter space, whatever. Yeah. And I build up all these relationships from, you know, college, all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, next thing you know, I done got me a studio. We done got a studio on the south side, you know, at the
Wait, hold on now. We not about to just zoom past everything real quick.
What happened? Okay.
No. Because you trying to blow past the sports thing. In a sense, you trying to get.
We could go.
You going to the studio too soon? We still in your athleticism. I want to take my time with your
go
story
ahead.
now.
I don't mind. So look, I got all day.
So going back to the Georgia Tech thing though, talk about the controversial moment that happened with the judge. Like the judge pretty much made you play. still, or what
Oh,
happened?
no. So,
Okay.
so my lawyer at the time, who is still my lawyer today,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Manny, you know what I'm saying? Like, lifelong, you know how many cases we got together, like posts.
Sure.
It's nothing to brag about.
Yeah, no, but I know what you
But
mean.
I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for life, Manny. If you know what I'm saying, always one call away. That's the, you know, he always pick up the phone for me. But of
sure.
course, you know, we have history. But he came in and he did he filed an injunction. So the school, the judge ruled that the school had to let me play because I wasn't found, I hadn't been found guilty. I was still fighting the case or whatever. So because I hadn't been found guilty, you can't presume me guilty in the situation or whatever. But they filed the injunction. I played the last 2 games of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still got picked up by Tampa Bay, and you know what I'm saying, I still had to face, you know what I'm saying, whatever my reprimand was, you know what I'm saying, for my involvement in that situation.
Respect. Because I feel like we gotta tell everybody what's up. I mean, and for people that's not sports fans, Tampa Bay's talking about the professional NFL team, so we want to be clear, man. You did a lot of dope things so far.
For sure.
Now we was getting into the studio, but at what point did you get interested in music, though?
Man, I wasn't even interested in music, honestly. Like, I was just like trying to be like Birdman, you know what I'm saying? Like Bird, like during this time period, like, you know, from 98 to, we'll just say 2007, right? If we go 98 to 2007, that's Master P and No Limit, you know what I'm saying? Birdman, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Hot Boys and Jay-Z and The Rock, you know what I'm saying? So you got all of these figures.
Yeah.
And then, you know, all of these guys are not just rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're moguls, you know what I'm saying? And so for me, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I don't have to, it's not about rap with me. I just want to be the person that facilitated this, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a good looking nigga and I pop shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I do, you know what I'm saying? I dress, I drive, you know, cars, you know what I'm saying, jewelry, whatever. I'm the type of nigga that just pop shit, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just perfect, you know what I'm saying? At the time, you know, me and well, before this happened, of course, Draco, you know, Southside Bo, all of these, we all grew up together. We all are doing what we do, you know what I'm saying, together on a daily basis or whatever. So, you know, there's a bigger group of us, but they're relevant because, you know, Southside Bo was really close with Future at this time. He's basically Future's best friend. Before Future, you know, blew up and popped, you know what I'm saying? We just were, you know, all of us was around each other. So it was like, you know, Free Band Gang going on over here, you know what I'm saying, right next to me. So I'm watching that happen. And then also, you know, we had, I was like, okay, Draco, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because Draco he was a rapper. He wanted to really step and be on the stage. I wasn't one of them that was like, okay, I'm gonna be on the stage. Being on the stage and rapping is a difference. And I know the difference because I made that transition. It's a super huge difference between popping shit and being up on stage and actually performing in front of a crowd, you know what I'm saying? And Draco was that guy, you know what I'm saying? He wanted that, you know what I'm saying, at the time or whatever. And there was just some things that he went through at that time that just kind of like derailed him. And then, you know how it goes, man. Everybody has this same conversation. I done put money into this shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you got these things, whatever they are, going on. And I'm like, damn shit, I done put all this into it. Now I got all this equipment. I got all this, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I got the competitive spirit. I got the ego. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fixing to goddamn move this studio from Riverdale. We finna go we going downtown, you know what I'm saying? And I wound up getting to my spot at 4110 Metropolitan over at the Metro Lofts. You just had 217 here for interviews, and I was just telling him, like, you know, a lot of the street money stuff that was going on in the movement, you know what I'm saying, was happening outside of there amongst other things, you know what I'm saying? But built that space, started practicing, you know what I'm saying? Just like, oh shit, if y'all don't want to do it, I'll show y'all. That's what I said. I'm gonna show y'all how easy this is. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I get to going into it and doing it, and, you know, you run into those roadblocks. People want to show you how hard it is. And, you know, in the midst of that, I was, you know, practicing and, you know, learning how to record and, you know what I'm saying, make songs and, you know what I'm saying, learning how to maneuver around the politics getting frustrated, all these different things that's going on in my personal life, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, all that type of shit. And then I just, you know, blew up one day, and it was just like, you know what? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like the story of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's always been the case. It's like every time I set out to do something, I always run into this serious ass roadblock. Like, oh no, not off of me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that look off of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so funny because I took a hiatus for so long, and then now we're right back here again, and it's like I'm doing all of the things, I'm doing all the technical things, and I'm checking off all the boxes, and I'm going and seeing all the people, and I'm going to all the, I'm doing all the promo, I'm doing all these things. I'm like, you know what? I'm learning this new internet thing, and we know, oh yeah, these folk got skits going. Okay, we're gonna put our own skit together, because you know my mind works like that, you know. And so I reached out to Reggie Ball, who was our quarterback, right? And I'm getting into the story.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I reached out to Reggie Ball, who's our quarterback, and he was my quarterback when I was at Georgia Tech. Okay. Right? He was there from 03 to 07, I believe, or he was there from 02 to 06, one of them. But he was my quarterback while I was there. But he has a relationship with Lou Young, right? And Lou Young also played cornerback at Georgia Tech, but he was there around the 2010, 2012, you know what I'm saying, time period. So he's a few years behind me, but we both played cornerback, we both played at Georgia Tech. So I'm like, okay, we got all these similarities. I'm trying to do a comedy skit. Let me reach out to my boy Ball. Ball puts the situation together. Cool, I tell them what the strategy is, what we trying to get done. Cool. We moving loaded, overly, threesome at the Doubletree, slap with Phil with Candy, that bit mess out to capacity. You know what I'm saying? So we moving around with loaded. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We figured out a cool little skit to do. You know what I'm saying? With loaded, I sent them over everything. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we all good. We agreed. We gonna go have some fun. Magic City, that's the destination. We just gonna go crazy. Yeah. We got a cool idea for a skit. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. So we wound up getting it done. The production wasn't cheap. It was expensive. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to the backhand side of the production, and you want to renege on what we agreed to. You know what I'm saying? After money spent and you been paid, you want to renege on the agreement on what we agreed to. You want to act like you got amnesia. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not really about amnesia. It's about, my opinion on it, it's about when you get into a situation and you around something that's foreign, you're not really used to it, right? And it's like, oh man, this is overwhelming. And you just, and I, you know, it's crazy because after that night, I seen it. I've been around it so much. You know what I mean, Lalaa? Yeah. Like when you in this industry, you see people at their lowest and you see people at their highest. You see people way before they pop off, and you see them when they all the way up top and when they popping off. One thing about this industry, one thing about this rap shit, the person that a lot of the fans see, the pop off person, that pop off person did not look like that when they first came into the game. Facts. In the rap industry. Facts. Right? Facts. And entertainment industry is very similar, whatever. In this industry of attention, right? A lot of the people, and you hear this story with actors, all the actors got the same story. I slept in my car, struggled, somebody had to sponsor this or whatever like that in order for me to woo-woo. You hear that story a lot. Well, it's no different from any other. Rap just kind of gets this different kind of moniker because everybody's obsessed with the credibility part of it, right? And improving the credibility. So the rapper, when they up here and they popping, they got to say, nah, hell nah, I was always popping shit. Right, yeah. What you mean? Yeah. I goddamn caught plays and motherfucking was in Escalades and whatever rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever rhymes. You know what I'm saying? I was goddamn on foes and fucking with hoes. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? So a lot of when it gets to the people see this person, right? That's all the way up here, industry wise, rap wise, whatever, you see this person that's all the way up here, but really their character is all the way down here. Their mindset, all of these, because they never, but then they run into something that's, oh shit, what, I'm just seasoned. I've always popped shit. I didn't need rap to substantiate me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need the entertainment business to substantiate me. You know what I'm saying? That was just a prove it story. I bet you I can do it. I'm just that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a little creek right here. Growing up, it's a little creek right here. I bet you can't jump to the other side. You know what I'm saying? You see that tree over there? I bet you can't throw this rock over the tree. I'm just that type of nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, same thing with rap. Oh, you making this shit harder than what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna show you how easy this is. So that mentality, it rubs people the wrong way. And so the things that I do fluidly and easy, it comes back to bite me, because when people are in those positions and they see how fluid and easy it is, it's like, damn, how the hell is Buddy, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing to themselves, like, you don't need to compare. Why is you comparing your, you know what I'm saying? You did your thing the way that you did your thing. You don't have to look at what I got going on and compare to how people approach me and how people look at me. You know what I'm saying? And so he left that night. I called Reggie the next day. I was like, hey, Reggie, man, listen, brother, this ain't finna go the way that we think it's gonna go. This is finna switch up. And I called him. And Reggie was like, nah, man, it's gonna be all good, man. I'm gonna make sure of it, man. Last night, it was a great night. You know what I'm saying? It was, we was in there popping. Oh my God, the music, everything sounds so good. Everybody fucking with you. Yeah, we can't wait to put this out. This shit gonna blow the whole situation up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good look. And I'm like, all right, Reggie, but I'm telling you right now, I know what I saw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so fast forward, boom, I get on the phone with his representative. Oh yeah, let me goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm promoting a boxing match, you know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, I got on the phone with the representative. Yeah, I put a nigga on front of the t-shirt. Real quick, man. Y'all, hey man, somebody,
funny as fuck.
We going in on, listen, bro, I'm not stopping. Hey, somebody called you, hey, y'all need to check in with your people, make sure they all right. I put a nigga on the front of a t-shirt real quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, wife beater ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That was funny when you said that too.
I got on the phone with you know what I'm saying, with wife beater ass nigga, and you know, he's trying to negotiate the situation backwards. And I'm like, no, we can't negotiate the situation backwards. The money is spent, the production is done. You know, we can't negotiate post-production. We already did pre-production. Right. Negotiation, I can't get a refund on the production. The production's done, that money's spent. You can't tell me that you gonna give me a refund on your part of the production. Your part of production is 1/6 of the cost. You know what I'm saying? If we doing the math, that's a drop in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? So when you know, with this music, you know, you got budgets. And so I could have allocated that budget somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not just, this ain't no situation like, oh yeah, we'll just give you a refund. No, hell no. That's not what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And so we all wind up getting on the phone, and you know, I explained my side, they said explain their side. I'm like, hey man, listen, bro, this was already talked about. We already got the strategy implemented. This is what we have on deck and what we're waiting on from you all. Are we doing this or not? Boom, long story, not so long. He like, you know what? Make the post, collaborate. Cool. Next morning, boom, I get the text message. Man, we just gonna send the money back, man. You can still post. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but that's not what we agreed to. I can't get the way that all this goes as far as promotion. It has to be a certain type of way in order to maximize the budget or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, when they sent that message, I immediately get on the phone with Reggie. I'm like, Bob, I told you it was gonna happen. I hate that I'm right now. I hate that I'm calling you right now and telling you that I'm right. You know what I'm saying? But I told you exactly how it was gonna go. I told him to specific detail. I told him, I said, bruh, I don't know how to explain it to you. This is just artist mentality. This is just how these niggas think and operate. That's the reason why I said I need to be talking to and communicating with a buffer in order for this not to go sideways. Whatever. Nigga get in their feelings. Now the whole shit go left. Whoop whoop. So God says, tells wife beater ass nigga, hey man, call Rico phone. So while I'm on the phone with Ball, God sends wife beater nigga to my phone, and he calling me while I'm on the phone with him. So boom, easy. We on a 3-way. Merge this call in. All right, I got Ball here. Ball, you need to hear what Buddy about to say, because I already told you what was gonna happen. Boom, I put him on the phone. I'm like, okay, so what's up? I just seen your text message. Oh yeah, man, it's all good, man. Look, this is what we're gonna do for you. What are you gonna do for me? You gonna give me the money. We're gonna give you, like, you know what I'm saying, you doing me a favor. We're gonna give you the money back that you gave us, and then you could just, you know what I'm saying, still talking about the whoop, whoop, whoop. And I said, Ball, I said, I just told you. I said, that's the blessing about this. Now we got wife beater ass nigga on the phone. Now you can tell him what I just now told you, but and you can say it with, I told him you need to have the confidence and know, you know what I'm saying? Because now wife beater ass nigga, he's the problem, because he's popping off on the phone like he has the authority. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're just a moderator. You don't have the authority. You raising your voice too high. You need to goddamn calm down a little bit. You raising your voice too high. Now, wife beater nigga, listen to this. Ball, did I not tell you that this is exactly how this was gonna go 4 days ago, right? Ball's like, man, listen, man, I hate to say this to you, wife beater ass nigga, but he told me, he said specifically that this was gonna happen. Now, wife beater ass nigga, calm down. Now, this is not a coincidence. If I predicted that this was gonna happen, you can't tell me that you doing me a favor now, or like, oh yeah, this was an accident, or oh no, things didn't just work out. No. This was already going on. I already seen y'all energy. Y'all just got broke energy. I don't care how much money you got. That's the point of this conversation, see, because a lot of people, when they become fans of these artists, they're becoming fans of artists that have money, but they still broke. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these entertainers, they have money, but they still broke. They got that po ass mentality. So when I'm talking about, I don't know what a nigga pockets look like. So when I call a nigga po, or if I call a nigga broke, I'm talking about their energy. I'm talking about their spirit. You see what I'm saying? Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever that is that's on the inside of you, the way to make you feel like you say, oh yeah, I don't want to give this nigga a look. You know what I'm saying? And when you say that, whatever that is, that's the end. That's something that's going on inside of you. That's something that's broken inside of you. You know what I mean? And so when I'm telling white beater nigga this is not a coincidence. I already seen this coming. No, you can't say okay, cool. You don't want to cross this line in conversation. I'm gonna go ahead and get off the phone. I'm gonna process this. You know what I'm saying? And so what it boils down to is that, okay, cool. Now, before I go back, you know what I'm saying? Let me think about this. Let me see where I'm at right now. Let me see the projection that I'm going. Okay, now I'm just showing it's another way. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to go all the way left. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, you see this happening in the entertainment business, especially in the rap industry, over and over and over again. You see somebody that you think is a street nigga fucking with somebody that's a real street nigga, but they really a square, and then shit get out of hand and get out of pocket, and then somebody get killed, and then the square nigga, you figure out who the square nigga is real fast, because the square nigga always do what? Tell. You figure out who it is real fast, and then now you got this conversation going on where everybody like, oh yeah, Atlanta full of rats, Atlanta full. These niggas ain't even from Atlanta, first of all. A lot of these people in the entertainment industry migrated here. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? But number two, you're saying that these niggas is rap niggas or street niggas or whatever like that because they're saying that. That doesn't mean that they are. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of them are just basically, you know, what we see and talking about. Never did this, but elevated from a talent standpoint, elevated themselves to a level. And instead of being a situation where you just appreciate their talent, now they're just pushing, you know what I'm saying, street shit on you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to push tough shit on you. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And now situations spiral out of control. But no, we don't got to do that. That's why I'm here. I'm promoting the boxing match, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Put the gloves on. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you tough, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no bell. You might win. That's how I feel. It's a fight. when you jump into a situation, it's a fight, somebody wins, somebody lose. I might take an L. It is what it is, but guess what? I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to beat the money out you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no refund.
So let me backtrack. Let me make sure I got the
facts
correct.
Black Forces, y'all got my shoes.
I know you ain't playing when you got the Black Forces.
Wait a minute, y'all got the shoes in the shot?
No.
Y'all ain't got the shoes in the shot. Do I need to cross my legs so y'all can see y'all got the shoes in the shot?
Hey,
we in here.
Let me just make sure I got the facts
beat your ass in Black Forces, nigga.
I digested
Fuck
everything
wrong with
right.
you.
So the comedian Lou Young, y'all had a pre-existing relationship. Y'all knew each other.
No. I know him through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of similar people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying between us, but we not partners ahead of time.
I got you.
No.
Okay, so I was just trying to clarify that. The issue at hand is he was paid to do a skit with you, but they weren't trying to do their part. They were trying to back out of it and give you money back for what you had compensated him for, right?
Correct.
And my question is, did they ever say why they didn't want to do the skit no more?
No. You want to know something, Lalaa? This is the strangest. This is how I know. You know what I'm saying, that I'm right about this. This is the strangest part, right? Mm-hmm. Because you say this is what you're used to. This is the amount that you're used to, corporate, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What you know, at this point, everybody's sticking their chest out. Oh yeah, corporate and all. I'm not denying that. We could see that you got corporate. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You at that level. If you weren't at that level, I wouldn't even be interested in having this conversation with you. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, minimize where you're at, right? I don't want to minimize that, right? But if we're talking about money, this is what the conversation is, right? You notice at no point in time during the conversation, during the three-way conversation with me and wife beater nigga, me the sucker nigga and wife beater ass nigga, during that three-way, or during the three-way with white beater ass nigga and ball, not at one time during any of these conversations did it come up like, oh, well, you know what? Shit, man, look, we already know, we just weren't, okay, cool. If we just want a couple more dollars out of it. There was never a conversation like, oh yeah, just shoot us a couple more dollars. We gonna goddamn do this. We gonna go all in. Cause you know, sometimes that's, it's a negotiation tactic.
Of course.
Right? But this wasn't a negotiation tactic. This was full-fledged, nah, we don't want to give you the visibility.
Okay, understood.
You see what I'm saying? They were trying to minimize the visibility. It was a backtrack. Oh yeah, we know what we spoke about as far as visibility goes, but no. Now, hell no, we want to minimize the visibility.
Okay. So, and your whole thing is like, man, and I get it. When you book somebody, okay, I paid your fee, but then I also paid for other things to get everything in order.
Correct.
And that's the issue. It's like, it's the principle at this point. It's not about the money, because it really can't be replaced. It's time, energy, and that's what you're saying.
Correct.
And pretty much,
if you want to give, if you telling me you finna pay me back, right? You got to pay me back for the whole production. I need that budget again. I need to be able to operate with that budget again, because this is the music, and it's like nothing. It's the same thing with entertainment industry. We could talk about it as far as podcasting going. You have to pay to take the music industry out of it. If you have a product. If you have a product and you want it to be on Walmart on a shelf, you have to pay for that space of visibility in order to sell your product in all aspects of business. This is the way that it goes. You have to pay for visibility. And so everybody is doing that. Allow me to utilize my budget and shift my budget to another place so that I can do what I need to do to enhance my visibility, because I'm selling something. I'm selling a hard ass record, loaded. I already got a hard ass record popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? With other hard records in between that I need to illuminate, because I took a hiatus because of the bullshit that I ran into, and so now I need to do whatever needs to be done in order to bring all of that together. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. No, I get it. I think again, that's why I'm like, sometimes stuff happen for a reason. What you're doing in terms of speaking about the situation could be that thing that's better than the actual skit. But let's talk about the Poppin song for a little bit, because I did
Okay.
want to explore that.
Okay.
Was there any point where, you know,
Hold
the
on, let me
people
let me
think...
straighten. Let me
Oh,
straighten.
yeah,
Let me
straighten
straighten the
that
sucker
up.
ass nigga. Sucker free. Y'all see. Y'all see
That
what's
part.
going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me straighten the sucker ass niggas out real quick. I
That
want y'all to
part.
goddamn really. What that boy Jay? Don't get put up on that Def Jam screen.
I'm weak. Now, with the
Sucker
Poppin
ass niggas.
song, was it ever a time that people may have thought it was somebody else?
I was locked up. Everybody took it was everybody's theme song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Yep.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga. It was everybody's theme song, man. I'm in the joint, and motherfuckers just calling me like, oh man, 50 Cent just went crazy on stage, went about Meek Mill, French Montana, Chris Brown. It's just like all these different people are just performing the song like it's theirs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's a personal thing, like they're trying to steal it.
Yeah.
It was just the energy of the song. It was like, you know what, this is me, nigga. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And that was the best part of the situation, was
Got
that
you.
everybody felt like it was theirs.
Yeah, I see
you know what I'm
what
saying?
you're
I
saying,
made
yeah.
something where everybody felt like it was theirs. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? And it
facts.
got taken away from me. Oh, happened to be again for some shit that didn't have nothing to
We
do.
gonna get there. We gonna get there. I
You
got
get
you.
what
I
I'm
got you.
It's all
Listen, you
good.
beat me to the punch, damn it.
Hey man,
okay?
listen, you know, I know
No,
this.
I
I know
got
this
you.
shit like the back of my hand.
But I'm
you know
saying
what
that
I
we
mean?
gonna
I
get
live
there,
it
we gonna get there.
every single day. You know
For
what I'm saying?
sure. Now, talk about that remix though. You eventually got Meek Mill. Was it?
Yep. Chris
French
Brown,
Montana.
French Montana.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown, DC Young Fly was in the video.
DC Young Fly was
Talk
in the video.
about
I talked
that.
to him earlier today too.
Dope.
But yeah, man, it was monumental. You know what I'm saying? To have all those, you know what I'm saying, voices on one song. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could have captured it visually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately for me, when I got out of prison, man, my mind, I was, you know, it's hard because, especially, you know, when you're not really a rap nigga, bro. When you come out of prison, it's just like, you know, you dealing with all the bullshit that went on while you were locked up. You know what I'm saying? I got a family at the house that I still got to make sure that I'm providing for, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that everything is straight for. So I got responsibilities. I'm turned off by a lot. You know, when you doing a lot of push-ups, you know what I'm saying, you playing cards. I got a job. I was on Recycle. I'm in my job. They playing the radio, whatever radio station they put it on. 7 times. I'm in heavy rotation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, I'm on Recycle and goddamn paper, plastic, glass, goddamn, the song come on, all the people on the conveyor belt just looking over at me like, damn, that's the nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. I'm just sorting through trash, got a prison uniform like everybody else.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was very similar to when I lost the football. I was very angry. And I think I'll be honest about it, about the amount of work that I put in, right? The odds that I beat, the adversity that I had to go through to get to the other side and not get to fruition. You know what I'm saying? For something that wasn't
Now
for me.
Now we there at that point. Because you know what's crazy? When I think about that record, and I didn't even know that you was locked up, but that makes sense as to, at first I didn't know who record it was, and you know, I'm like, damn, like who song, you know, but that makes sense though. So what is this, the incident with the bus shooting that okay. So let's get into it.
So the bus shooting happened.
Lil Wayne's bus shooting.
Lil Wayne's tour bus shooting
Yes.
happened. This was everybody knows at this point because the YSL trial done happened and
Facts.
everything. So the Lil Wayne tour bus shooting happened, right? So the task force that they had appointed to the case executed a search warrant at the studio and at Young Thug's crib, wherever it was, at the same time, right? Because they traced whatever they want, you know, all those details. You can pull it up. It's all inside the documentation. I don't want to get into the story. It make me sick. So they execute the search warrant. I had just flew in from New York, right? I was on my radio run in New York. I went and sat down with different labels, you know, 50, Fab, all these, I mean, I'm saying, Jim Jones, I did a lot of features, whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just up there in New York kicking shit, meeting with labels. Epic had offered me $750,000 for the single. So I could have walked, if I would have signed that deal, I could have walked out of there with $750,000. The only reason why we didn't, because, you know, through a mutual contact, Birdman, you know what I'm saying, wanted to have a conversation and see, and he was talking about $1 million, he was talking about $1 million cash, the kind of conversation I like to hear, especially during that time, during that period of time, because I could do a lot more with that. And, you know, he's down in Miami. So we like, you know what, we got it, you know, 250,000 more and cash, we got to go down here and, you know what I'm saying, at least hear what they talking about. So we flew in from New York, land that morning, I go home, kiss the babies, pack a bag, leave right back out to go catch the flight. On the way to go to catch the flight, thunderstorm, flights get canceled. Flights get canceled. All right, cool. It's all good. We're gonna use this as a night to go clean up some records, put together the folder. So, you know what I'm saying, when we go play Birdman, the records, he can see what's going on, what we got. You know what I'm saying? We can go in there prepared. It's all good. Boom, we switched the flight to the first flight out in the morning. I think it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, so we had to be out of there, you know, somewhere. So we need to be at the airport like around 6:30 or whatever like that. So we was gonna leave from out of there like 6, something like that. So, boom, I record, I clean up records, whatever, whoop, whoop. I fall asleep right there in the studio, 5 something in the morning. The task force goddamn blows the door off, AR-15s, smoke, goddamn everybody down, you know what I'm saying? And from that point on, I've been on this roller coaster ride. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever that was, and I've said it before, and people try to twist, you know what I'm saying, but people want to make it convenient. We seeing what's going on, you know, oh, you don't fuck with snitch niggas, but you fuck with snitch niggas. No, it ain't got nothing to do with you fucking with snitch. You just ain't that. Whatever this is that everybody's saying, whatever, when you make excuses for one person, you not, whatever, man, people are human, it's all good. You just not this. You know what I'm saying? And even people that claim to even be this, they not that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever excuse anybody can make to validate or justify whatever their actions are, even if they low character actions, you know what I'm saying? People gonna try to make them. And if they got the sway of public opinion, or they got the influence with money or whatever like that, then people just gonna agree or disagree based on whatever, you know, the Atlanta word for it is motion, wherever the motion is going. You know what I'm saying? And so during that time period, okay, this is where I was already locked up. I'm getting out. So when I get out, everybody that was around me got inherited. You know what I'm saying? I come back home less because of what happened in the situation and me having to take care of these things while I'm locked up. Plus I didn't get the 750, I didn't get the $1 million. So I never got a chance to recoup everything that was invested. So I'm getting out trying to figure things out and make sure that I'm taking care of what's at home too at the same time. You feel me? And so we in the midst of all of those things, it's like, oh no, hell no, I'm frustrated because I put in all this motherfucking work and this shit didn't have my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sitting here talking about millions of dollars. If I get this $1 million cash and I already got $100,000 worth of bookings inside the bank account, they had to transfer the money back to the people. We already got $100,000 worth of bookings in there, and that was at $15,000 a show. Now we fixing to go up past that point. I got 1.1, possibly $1.1 million here. Now I got pressure about that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then, but in this case, because of where my mind is, I don't know how to translate that over. And so, okay, cool. Now I can I got $1.1 million, $2 million. That's life changing. Yeah. That's generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga coming from where I'm coming from, that gives me the opportunity, the way my mind works, to invest in other things that I know I can invest in, even myself or whatever, and invest into the future. It takes away my opportunity from that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Figure out a way to goddamn make that shit right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Figure out a way to make that shit right. Now, that's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm over here in a new, you know what I'm saying? But guess what though? We could put the gloves, I got smoked with a lot of people when it comes down to that. I just, whatever that is okay, but now I understand the business. Yeah, this ain't just, internet, whatever. Okay, all right, cool, man. We don't got to go all the way over there. Yep. I'm a great fighter. Put the gloves on. But y'all scared of that. No, I'm just being weird with you
real
because I'm not a rapper, so I'm a trained assassin. You know what I'm saying? I'm a high level athlete. Now in this case, we got a good show because this dude is supposed to be a high level athlete himself, even though he don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? What you said, what you put in there, goddamn white t-shirt, goddamn struggling, crying out for help. Yeah, I don't got none of them kind of problems. Listen, all you got to do is just get in the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn trim down, whatever you got to do.
So you challenging him to a boxing match?
Man, I want to beat the money out you. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't always got to end like, oh yeah, everything is just all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to end like, oh yeah, somebody got to die, because 10 times out of 10, when these situations is beefing and it's one entertainer versus another, it's not the entertainers that's getting killed. It's all the people that's around them. It's the families and the people that's on the lower levels that are affected.
That's a fact.
I don't want to get everybody involved.
Yeah.
I don't want to do all that, bro. I don't even got no time for all that. Guess what I do got time for? I got time to beat my money up out you. Any of you. You know what I'm saying? And we could roll it out. I'm focused on a sucker ass nigga right now though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm trying to stay sucker free, but at the same time, I'm focused on a sucker ass nigga and his motherfucking sidekick, wife beater ass nigga. I can't wait. And I told y'all already, we can alternate. I don't give a damn however you want to set it up. First round, sucker nigga. Second round, wife beater ass nigga. Third round, we can go 6 rounds, trade off 3 for 3, however you want to do it. I got somebody that ready to alternate, however y'all want to do it. Just put that shit together, man. Where Don King at? We need to put this shit together. I got my glove. We ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Hollering. Now, the dude. Mm-hmm. Yep. I did want to know, he asked if that was the guy you was talking about on the shirt. Mm-hmm. I did want to know.
He wanted to know. That shit funny, ain't it?
He came with all the mess.
Listen, man, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. What we doing?
For sure.
Put a nigga on the front of a t-shirt, man. Check in on your people, because right now on the internet, boy, listen, boy, it ain't gonna stop, boy. I'm relentless, boy. You done ran into the wrong type of nigga. That's all that was going on, is that y'all entertainment niggas, bro. Y'all got to think about this to yourself, bro. There are people in this world, bro, you gonna run into that don't give a fuck, that are relentless. And you just gotta know, bro. When you run into that person, bro, it's gonna end one way or the other.
When you do bad business, I feel like shit, whatever come behind that. Man,
we don't need to even talk about or get into the energy of no gangster shit, man. Let's stay away from that. That's not your area. That's not your field. You know what I'm saying? For real, even with y'all rap niggas, bro, y'all got a nigga that y'all paying to stand next to y'all that's really on the gangster shit, that's ready to protect their investment. That's what the real truth of this shit is. You're not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, let's not get it always jumping to the gangster shit. Let's put the gloves on. You know, but back when I was growing up, that's what the OGs did.
Yeah. It's different back then. Yeah, that's different.
Right. When I was growing up, bro, in the neighborhood, if you had if you and another kid was goddamn getting into it, get what the OG said. Nah, y'all come on.
Yep.
And we went out there in the grass and we took our shoes off.
Yep.
And he had 2 pair of boxing gloves on, and we put the boxing gloves on and we swung it out.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? But now the OGs, they 25, 26 years old, because all the real OGs is goddamn locked up or dead. And guess what? The young OGs, guess what they want to do? They want to put a pistol in the young nigga hand, because they want that young nigga to go shoot it up, because they want to scare everybody in the neighborhood, because it builds their brand up. They're trying to build the brand up of fear so they can operate the way that they want to operate. So if you young, just know that. Know that these folks is utilizing you as crash test dummies in order to bolster and enhance their operation, because the real OGs goddamn went and had 2 pair of boxing gloves and said, hey, young niggas, y'all goddamn put these gloves on and just, what we say, duke it out. Yeah, old school. Yeah, duke it out. Put your dukes up, nigga. Put your dukes up, sucker ass nigga. That's all you gotta do is put your dukes up.
Now, I did want to ask, what's your current relationship with Young Thug and thoughts on what he said recently about Rich Homie Quan?
Man, listen, I don't got no relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no relationship. I don't got no opinion on nothing, bro. Got goddamn going on, and I just think that that's just the best way to keep it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, bro. I just hate the fact, you know what I'm saying? I just know too much. And so because I know too much, I just take myself out of the conversation. But rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. I will say that. And I also will say it's very unfortunate, right? That Rich Homie Quan, as good as the music that he made, as talented as a rapper as he was, as good as an artist as he was, I really wish that he would have stayed artist lane and not really tried to cross over and be so street, because he really wasn't that either. No, I don't want to say that. He not here to defend himself. He was such a great artist that I really wish that he just would have focused on being an artist and stop and not think about or worry about the street part of it. You know what I'm saying? And then, but as it went on, and his credibility, whatever, got shot, and then, you know, people stopped paying attention to him musically or whatever like that. Yeah. The energy that people have today, I wish they would have had that energy, because he needed that shot.
No.
He said it. He was telling people, hey man, give me a shot. And everybody was ignoring him. And then he took himself out. We just being real. Everybody know how to take themselves out when they frustrated. It's fentanyl on the street. So everybody know the recipe. You know what I'm saying? When you want to goddamn take whatever. So he went it, you know what I mean? But the shot that he needed, this attention that whatever he's getting right now, y'all should have gave him that attention when he needed it, when it was a situation where he needed to get that extra little bit to pump himself up and put himself in a position for his music to be heard. Cause fuck that street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my campaign right now. Man, everybody worried about motherfucking street cred. Let that shit go. We need to stop worrying about motherfucking street cred, because these artists out here are building up their portfolios to look like street niggas, and they not street niggas. They ain't nowhere around it. They just, everybody knows how to do it. It's in movies, it's on the internet. It's not easy to put the motherfucking rap licking street kit together. You know what I'm saying? It's a million white kids in the hood goddamn going and getting the rapper kit and being a rapper or a street nigga, you know what I'm saying, for Halloween. So if a white kid in the suburbs can be put the kit together and be a rapper, you know what I'm saying, for Halloween, and goddamn go get the Power Wheel SRT, goddamn Hemi motherfucker, and look like a rapper for Halloween, then guess what? The same thing happened for somebody else that's trying to choreograph that shit. You know what I'm saying? They putting together street credibility portfolios. You know what I'm saying? And I say this shit all the time. Everybody's so obsessed with putting together this street credibility portfolio. No, have that same energy about your credit score.
100%, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Worried about the wrong things.
Yeah, tap in with a financial advisor, and because you could do a lot more for your neighborhood with a high level credit score. Straight up. Fuck street cred.
Yep.
Fuck your street cred folder. Let's look at your credit score folder. You dig what I'm saying?
100%. 100%, man. And I gotta ask you to define our keyword progress. You know, one of the most progressive things that I like about you is how of an active father you are, and a father to the community. I love that you speak to children too, and kids. So define our keyword progress. What does it mean to you? Man, progress is always moving forward and never moving backwards or standing still. You know what I'm saying? If you moving backwards or standing still, then you're not progressing. You know what I'm saying? And so even if things feel like they're not going your way, if you're taking one step at a time moving forward, Amen. Eventually you're going to get to the crossroad that you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? And if you do it, this is the second part of it, because that was just progress, right? If you have intentional progress, once you add the word intentional, if you start doing things intentionally while you're walking forward and moving forward, now you're making the crossroad meet where you want it to meet faster. You see what I'm saying? Yep. And so that's what we all want. We need intentional progress, but progress is moving forward, never going backwards or standing still. Hey man, I love that. I love that. So what else you got coming up next?
Man, we loaded, overly, threesome at the DoubleTree, standing up on furniture so everybody notice me. Loaded, overly, blackout with 100 piece. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's what we doing. Standing up on furniture so everybody notice me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy, because that was the energy that Poppin had.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If the camera shot was in, I'd get up on the furniture right now. That's just what we did.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, I don't want to wait for the bottle to come out. When I come in, bro, hand me my bottle, bro, I'm gonna stand up on top of the highest part of the furniture. You know what I'm saying? Yo. That's what I work for. Let me goddamn get in this spot and goddamn get on the highest spot visible, so I can let everybody see me looking. I just went in there, went to the mall and paid $2,000-$3,000 for this shit, man. Cause I want you to to see the shoes.
Oh yeah, you be clean as a fool too.
I want you to see the shoes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
saying? All right, now I'm transitioning. I'm goddamn Black Forces because I'm sucker ass nigga hunting.
I was gonna
You know what I'm
say
saying?
the
But-
whole theme is crazy. Like the whole theme. When I saw the Black Forces, I already knew. I'm like, bro, crazy.
Yeah, I'm sucker ass nigga hunting. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
I got my Black Forces on. I got a sucker ass nigga and a goddamn wife beater ass nigga on the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's on the way.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is agree, bro. This ain't nothing, bro. But I can't even say that. Oh yeah, whatever. Bro. You might win. It's a chance. You got a chance, bro. You a high level athlete. You know what I'm saying? They said the other nigga too. Y'all high level. You got a chance. It's a chance that you might win, bro. I'm not even just finna sit here. But guess what though? It ain't gonna be easy. I ain't gonna make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make it easy for you. But let's go ahead and get this shit on out the way, man. I don't even want the money. I want to beat the money up out you. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? I done forgot about the money. You know what I'm saying? This is about the principle. Yes, I could have used the money and transferred it into something else. No, but now at this point, fuck the money. I want the pressure, bro. I want to beat. You look like a piggy bank to me, nigga. I want to goddamn bust that shit all the way open. No Diddy, and I want to see what's gonna fall out.
Hey, period, man. Well, Rico, let them know your social media handle. Where can people tap in?
Yeah, Road Runner in the building, man. The real Road Runner Richie. You know what I'm saying? On all platforms. YouTube right now is Rico Richie TV. You know what I'm saying? But real Road Runner Richie on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Just be looking out what we got going on, man. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. You know what I'm saying? We got Loaded moving around right now in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? On the radio, we getting spins on the radio, so it's coming to a town near you. You know what I'm saying? One of them ones, you know what I'm saying, is dropping Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? I got a special surprise. You know what I'm saying? I got a real feel good record for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Just some feel good dance energy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily like the fast dance energy. You know, I'm a gangster nigga, bro. Sure. I'm a cool nigga. I like slow. I like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, player shit.
Yeah, man. I like to see that. I like to see that. You see how my head moving? I like to see that motherfucker moving type around shit. Like that. That fast shit. That shit cool. It's alright.
Take your time.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want you to,
I got you.
You feel me? And now I can't wait for, you know what I'm saying, to deliver that energy too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. It's definitely dope to see you back active as well. So, you know what I mean? Be consistent. And
yeah, for 100%. I just can't wait
to see everything that you got coming your way, man.
I'm consistently on these sucker niggas' ass. Hey, man, sucker free, that's the way to be. Yeah, I gotta show it off one more time. Yeah, sucker free is the way to be.
The Progress Report.